Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike again, and I would like to welcome you back to a decade in review, 2008 to be specifically. To be specifically, goddamn. To be specific. There will be a link to both the playlist and the previous episode of a decade in review, 2008 part 1, and this is going to be 2008 part 2. Just strap yourself in, relax. Because we're going to get this shit started off with Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 was kind of like the ultimate dicking around game. Because there was just so much to do in that game. You could dick around for so long and not get tired of it. It was just so much fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It was fantastic. Next up, Fable II. This is the debut of Fable on the Xbox 360, and I haven't played it, so I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. Although Fable 2 kind of sets the backdrop for Fable 3 in 2011. Because with Fable 3, you're the son or daughter of the protagonist of Fable 2, which I guess makes sense because you're you and you have a kid and you're trying to fix the shit that your parent did. I don't know. I never played it, so I wouldn't fucking know. So I'm gonna skip it. Little Big Planet. Again, I don't own a PS3, so I don't have it or played it. But from what I heard, it's fucking phenomenal. It's one of the best PS3 games to date. And some people don't like it. Some people don't enjoy it, but that's them. People are gonna not like Uncharted because it's a third-person platformer action-adventure game. And people are not going to like Metal Gear Solid. Some people are not going to like God of War. But people aren't going to like a lot of the PS3 exclusives. And depending on the person, they're not going to like some PS3 exclusives. But that's them. I have no opinion on Little Big Planet. So therefore, I am not entitled to talk about it. Gears of War 2. This continued on the story of Gears of War in 2007? 2006? Something like that. Of Marcus and Dom and Cole and Baird, etc. But this time, I don't remember. I don't remember Gears of War 2 that much. It just kind of is. Holy shit. If Gears of War 2's multiplayer was kind of like the pinnacle of the series, although I didn't play much of it. I played it for like an hour max, because really I was more focused on the story. But I thoroughly enjoyed Gears of War 3's multiplayer, and I liked it. It was fun. I enjoyed the way they ended the series. They didn't fuck it up like most trilogy endings, because it's just there's so much wrong you can do when you're carrying on a series for when you're carrying on a trilogy and there's just so much wrong you can do, and I'm glad they didn't fuck it up as bad as I thought they were going to do. Now comes a game that not many people bought or played, but the people who did loved it, or were indifferent about it, I guess. Mirror's Edge. For me, it was... I loved it. It was an experimentation, but there is a rumor floating around that Mirror's Edge 2 is in development. I'm not exactly sure if that is correct or not. However, if you haven't played Mirror's Edge, it takes a while to get used to the controls. And with it being in first person, it kind of throws your depth perception off. But I really enjoyed it. It was a fantastic game. And if you haven't played it or heard about it, you are... If you have played it, or if you haven't played it, you have the option of making... You have the option of shooting people or just hitting them in hand-to-hand combat. To me, the shooting in that game was kind of lackluster, so I just preferred to hand-to-hand combat it, fight everybody, and that's how the game is supposed to be played. If you fire a gun, you are handicapping yourself, or at least that's how it was to me. I wasn't, how do I say this? I wasn't good with the shooting in Mirror's Edge. It takes a better person than I to fire a gun well in that game. And sure, you have the option of shooting a gun. And there's an achievement for not shooting a gun, which I almost fucking had. However, I shot at the very last second. I was going up the stairs to the helipad at the end, and I disarmed a dude on the stairs, and I accidentally fired. I dashed out, and I didn't get that fucking achievement when I beat the game. It made me so pissed. God damn it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Left 4 Dead is up next. I can't say too many bad things about Left 4 Dead. Valve is a phenomenal company. They always make good games. Except for Half-Life 3. Yeah. Where is that exactly? I don't know. But Left 4 Dead is fantastic. And Left 4 Dead 2 is even better. That actually came out next year. Interesting. I didn't realize that. But Left 4 Dead is absolutely amazing. It really focuses on cooperation, and if you don't cooperate or like get along, if you try to lone wolf everything, you are going to get fucked so fast. And it's not even funny how fast you will die if you try to lone wolf everything, because the AI in that game is actually pretty smart. And if you play multiplayer, you are gonna die so many times unless the team you're playing against is fucking retarded. Then you just have fun. Then it's just fun. But Left 4 Dead is amazing. It's so fun. Fallout 3 is what I'm gonna round off 2008 with, and I haven't played it. It's a Bethesda game, so yeah. That game is notorious for its glitches. Well, I wouldn't say that game is. Bethesda is notorious for its glitches. So, yeah. Games... They always ship their games with, like, game-breaking bugs. Like, glitches and shit. Just take a look at Skyrim and, like, Fallout New Vegas. Because getting... That game was unplayable. Fallout New Vegas was unplayable when it first shipped. And I haven't played Fallout 3, so I know it takes place in like this dystopian wasteland that was like kind of gray, but it fit because it was kind of like post-apocalyptic. To me, it was kind of like an above-ground Rapture from BioShock. That's what it was. I mean, I saw some screenshots of it, and it didn't really remind me of Rapture, but if Rapture was above ground, that's what it would be, to me anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed 2008 in video gaming. Next up, we're going to be dealing with 2009, which actually brought out Infamous, Prototype, Arkham Asylum, Borderlands, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.